Welcome to Watchat, where we chat about watches and other facts of life. Could this be the one watch that rules them all? Let me explain. This is the SBGC249, Grand Seiko's latest Evolution 9 collection. Before I explain and discuss why this could be the one watch that rules them all, let's first check out the watch. The watch is measured at 45.3mm in diameter, 15.8mm in thickness, and 52.6mm from lug to lug. The majority of the case is brush finish, with the bevel on the sides and the bottom of the case having Zerasu polish. You will notice that the case curves downwards with the screw holes on the extended lugs for easy change of strap. The lug width here is 23mm. The bracelet construct here has a 3-piece link design with a larger central link with motifs at the side. The side of the bracelet is polished with pin sleeves instead of screw pins, which is a shame. What's also a shame is that there aren't many half links for size adjustment. However, you do get these 3 fold claps with twin push buttons release that has micro adjustments on them. The claps here has GS logo embossed on it. The back of the watch has an open case back that beautifully showcases the 9R96 caliber spring drive movement that has an accuracy of plus minus 0.5 seconds a day or 10 seconds a month. It also has 50 joules and a 72 hours of power reserve. The Grand Seiko on the rotor is an 18-karat solid gold. It has 4,800 gauss of anti-magnetism and 100 meter of water resistance. The huge screw-down crown here is neatly tucked in between the crown guards. Same goes with the 2 pushers on the side. The crown has the word GS engraved on it, but the pushers have polished surface on them. The pushers on the top has 2 lines around it, whereas the bottom one has 1 line on it, probably to indicate that the top pusher has 2 functions, i.e. to start and stop the chronograph hand, whereas the bottom pusher has 1 function, and that is to reset the chronograph. The very slim bezel here has notch on the side, which helps with the easy gripping to rotate the bezel. Yes, it is rotatable and it is bidirectional. The bezel is in blue and is made out of sapphire crystal to ensure that the watch is impervious to scratches. However, the alloy between the bezel and the sapphire crystal here isn't impervious to scratches. The dual curved sapphire crystal here has AR coating. The deep blue dial here has a slight sunburst effect echoing the color of the night sky. The 3 sub-dials on the other hand have a darker tone of blue. It's a shame that these sub-dials does not have circular patterns on them or have a concave design on them. The printing on the dial are all in white save for the word GMT, which is in gold, and the power indicator, which is in grey. In case you have not figured it out, not only does this have a diver capability of 100 meter, a chronograph function in 30 minutes and 12 hours and a power reserve indicator, it also has a GMT function. Basically, it has the whole shebang, the one watch that could rule them all. We'll get into that later. Personally, I would prefer the GS logo at the 11 o'clock to be in gold, like the word GMT, just to add some color to the dial. However, it is in brushed metal. The sub-dial at the 9 o'clock is the millisecond, which has a steel hand on it. The minute chronograph sub-dial at the 2 o'clock has a white painted hand, and the hour chronograph sub-dial at the 4 o'clock also has a white painted hand. The indexes, hour and minute hands are in steel with Lumibrite on them. Same goes with the gold GMT hand. The chronograph second hand is also in white. The date at the 3 o'clock has a window frame that also has Zerasu treatment like the indices and hands. The date has a white backdrop with black numberings. Now, could this be the one watch that rules them all? For years I've been searching for that one watch that has all the functions and capabilities of a mechanical watch that is practical and desirable to be worn in both a boardroom and Sunday brunch. Basically, a watch you wish you had on your wrist when the zombie apocalypse and an EMP blast happen at the same time. Well, chances of that happening is probably 0 to none, but it is still cool to have a 2 watch that can do everything. The SBGC249 has some additional features which I think is pretty cool to have. Not only is it a GMT watch, it can also read 3 time zones, both during the day and night. The watch is also GS Chronograph's 15th anniversary limited edition that only has 700 pieces worldwide. I like how the pushes does not protrude out like some of the GS Chronograph does. I know it looks pretty huge on my wrist, however it is pretty light. That's because the case, bracelet and clasps are all made out of high-intensity titanium, an allergy-safe metal. This beast here only weighed 140 grams. So, what do you think of this bad boy? Would you pick this at this price point as opposed to the others I've shown earlier? Or would you go for the forever so popular? Do let us know in the comments below. Anyway, if you like this kind of video, please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification icon to support me, and I really appreciate it and promise to make more videos like this. Until the next one, thank you for watching.